my Instagram on IML_L. Again, the Instagram name is IM_L. And my other Instagram is called The Session, the_session_podcast. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. I go by the name of DJ Just. I'm a DJ out here in Queens. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. If you got it, I got it. And it's at DJ Just NYC.
Can the man behind the ones and twos?
Yeah. You already know I go by the name of DJ Cashman. You know what I'm saying? We in the building. You can find me on Instagram at IM_Cashman. Holla at me.
All right. We know how this starts, how this works. We're going to let my man Cashmere do his thing before we come back with our questions.
I don't want feeling when I touch you.
We got some technical difficulties. We'll be right with you. Hold on. Yo, Cashmere broke the DJ equipment, bro. We'll be right with y'all. If it wasn't for mistakes in this world, things wouldn't get reinvented. You know what I'm saying? So when things go wrong, it's because something got to be changed and fixed. So hold on, hold tight with us. We'll be right with y'all. Yo, Cashmere, drop the music. So guess what? We're gonna do this a little bit different.
Yes.
Until these guys fix our technical difficulty
got
with the
us
music,
handcuffed.
we're going to ask the questions. And
Cashmere,
eventually,
Cashmere can't answer no questions because his mic don't work.
no, exactly. We're gonna sit him around right here. And until we figure this out, we gonna do what we gotta
Let's
do.
do it. Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? So once again, good evening.
Sheesh.
Like I said, they shot down Cashmere
They
the
did
last
me
time
dirty.
he
I don't know what you're saying.
He did our YouTube live. So bring it down, bro. Bring it down.
Oh,
There
yeah.
you go. It,
All right,
it,
there
match,
we go.
it matches your height. Don't worry.
Yeah, right.
Jesus.
So I'm going to allow Mr. Era to start off. What we got to say? We good? You broke it? We good? He sending you the bill? All right, go ahead.
Oh. Look like some secretive shit going on.
Yeah,
right
exactly.
there.
Like, yo,
I seen what you did, bro.
exactly.
I'm not gonna tell
We ain't
nobody
gonna
you
tell
broke
him.
it,
We
but
ain't gonna tell him.
First of all, we're not even gonna go there. I feel embarrassed to even say what he just told me.
That he don't know.
Let's
that
get
he-
to the segment of
that-
the
that
show.
he-
I'm sorry, I wasted
that he don't know. That he don't know how to fix it.
Yo.
Listen, if I go back over there and it ain't that issue, I'm going back over here. You feel me?
I got you. He said it's an
Yo.
on and off switch. Turn the on
Yo.
switch.
I get
I kind of said it was a knob that was all the way down, but I could have sworn it was up. But we're gonna leave it at that.
We gonna try it again. Don't worry. So,
I looked at all those knobs over there. I just want you to know.
go ahead, Era.
type shit.
All right, so we're gonna start off with our musical influences for the both of y'all. I guess we're gonna do a duo right now. So
Mm.
like starting off before DJing was something in your mindset, the musical influences that said music is what I want to focus on, what I want to hear every day. What was the first joints that y'all had in your headphones?
Yo, I'm an old school cat. You know what I'm saying? So like, I gotta go with like Eric B. You know what I'm saying? Like Eric Sermon, just like music. You know, like I love that kind of old school era. You know what I'm saying? Like this new
Feel
school
good
music is
music.
a little different for me.
It's,
You know what I'm saying?
It's different for me.
It's a little different, but you gotta vibe with it. You know,
Yeah,
you gotta
gotcha.
go with what the era is going with.
Yeah. You gotta sometimes you gotta. It's a thing. You gotta do that right now, especially now that like the hip hop is so different, and it's like you might not know what they saying at this point. Like, at this point, sometimes I'm like, this English? Like he's speaking English when he's talking this.
Listen, I know you know DJ Era. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
You go with the era.
But
You heard?
if it's high, it's high. They gonna move to it, then it's it. That's what it is. What's going on, Just? Let me hear
All
some.
good, all good. I mean, listen, growing up, Spanish household and that reggaeton was pumping,
Mm.
and that was it. That caught me. The culture behind it, the way the parties, it was all festive. It's an upbeat thing. Everybody was
Yeah.
dancing. It was hot, and that's where I was at.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, everybody turned up for this.
That's it.
What you got, Meek?
So you said Spanish household.
Yeah.
Where's your background?
My mother's Puerto Rican, and I'm Ecuadorian as well. So
That's a nice mix right there.
yeah,
Interesting.
Parties don't stop with that.
that's right.
Exactly.
That's
I was
going-
I was just gonna say that's one of them parties that lasts a couple of days.
Yeah.
That was not a 1 minute thing.
That's right.
So you said reggaeton. What? I want to date you a little bit. So what part of reggaeton did you jump on? Because see, I'm from, like my man Cashmere said, I'm from old school. So I was pioneering when it came to reggaeton. When it was Spanish reggae, I was pioneering.
Oh yeah.
I got a couple of plaques on the wall to certify that.
Right.
So I want to know where you jumped in on. What flow of it did you jump on? Give me an
Daddy
artist.
Yankee was already hot. Don Omar was already hot. Wisin y Yandel was cranking it out. And then when I really got my personality in reggaeton, Tito El Bambino came out. Early to mid 2000s.
Right.
That was
Right.
like where I got what I liked the reggaeton.
Okay.
And yeah,
That sound
that's
like the
me.
Fast Seven right there, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That sound like the Fast Seven era right there. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
Nah, that's exactly when reggaeton really evolved and changed into a different thing.
Yeah.
So because Don Omar and them, they transferred it from when becoming Spanish reggae into that reggaeton, gave it a different feel to it.
I feel like reggaeton for the majority, it had a reggae struggle. Like for a while, reggae was hard to crack into like mainstream, like to get played everywhere. It took a struggle for a reggae song to be like. But then when reggaeton really made that crack, it's playing on any station you can hear. If it's fire, it's gonna play on Hot 97 as well as it's gonna play on a Spanish station that's heavy. Like it took a while for that to happen, but it's happened now. Like
That's a fact.
throw a Cardi on there, it's gonna play like it's an English song.
That's a
for
fact.
sure. For sure.
That's a fact.
So what turned it in from musical influences to things that y'all listen to say like this is what I want to spin, like DJing is what I want to do? How did that happen for the both of y'all?
I'll let you go first.
All right. I mean, I remember I was maybe getting out of middle school, and I hooked up with a homeboy who just happens to be a phenomenal DJ right now. I'll drop a name, DJ Mikey, very good DJ.
Mhm.
One afternoon, we're hanging out, and he showed me virtual DJ, the crack version, man. And put on the laptop.
Virtual DJ was
And
the
that was
start.
it.
What?
And that was it,
You was hooked from
So,
then.
Forget it.
Yeah.
Yo, what started me, honestly, man, I remember my first party. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even know what I was doing when I started that. I just know that music controls everything. You know what I'm saying? The
That's a
vibe,
fact.
the mood, wherever you at, no matter what you're doing, music controls everything. You know what I'm saying? It could take somebody into a happy mode, into a sad mode.
Right.
Depending on who you are, depending on what you want to spend, what you want to do, man, you can take the whole vibe and turn it in from nothing to something. And my first time seeing that was with my father, man. May he rest in peace, man. And he was a DJ too. And he used to have the parties lit, man. I can't even knock that. He used to have the parties lit. And from then it was just like, you know what? I decided to take something from there and go forward with it, man. You know what I'm saying? I like to be able to, I'm a vibe creator.
Right.
That's how I feel. I'm a vibe creator. I want you to feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't go to a club and have fun. That's me. You know what I'm saying? I want you to have fun.
Right.
That's how I am.
I'm a critique. I'm in the club listening to the DJ. Like I wouldn't have mixed that with that, bro. You came in too early with that one, bro.
You
Like
feel
I'm
me?
not having fun at all.
I definitely agree on that.
Yeah,
though, 'cause,
yeah.
I mean, I think any DJ feel that way. You get what I'm saying? When you pull up on any type of
Yeah.
scene, you know what I'm saying? Like any DJ in any club,
Right.
He ain't listening to the music. You know what I'm saying? He listening to that blunt, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
You was 2 seconds off on that. You know what I'm saying? But that's a good song to play
That's
after that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how that go. You know what I'm saying?
That's how. What?
So my question to both of y'all is,
Mm.
which DJ do you look up to?
Mm.
Who's that DJ that you say, wow, that was my goal to go to? Let's not all jump in at one time.
I love New York radio. We're very lucky to have the radio we have.
Man,
We can't say that loud enough, right? But
Hold on. Shameless plug here. But there's no other radio station like Fire Sounds Radio. Just so that
Yo,
Number one.
I'm
Remember that.
gonna
yeah?
put another shameless plug and say I need 2 mixes for the mix
Ah,
at
you-
6 for 2
you
of them
stole
right there.
you stole my thunder.
I need 2 of
And
them.
I definitely need an hour
Two of
mix
them.
from each one of y'all.
I
sure.
got you.
heard it.
We got the drops. I can send it to you right now.
I got
for
you.
that. But yeah, man, New York radio. So Alex Sensation on La Mega. I mean, really,
Top
Yeah.
top in both cultures.
Yeah.
He elite.
Yeah,
Elite.
The library's so wide. He's very comfortable with a lot of different crowds, and I mean, look where he's at. He's turned himself into a DJ, to an artist. You know what I mean? He jumped on a couple of tracks, and I mean, really, always something new with him.
We're gonna touch back on artists. with that
Damn,
one.
Rico.
Especially
He
with
is
this
just-
week
He
going
is
on.
just in my brain. Like, wow.
We're gonna touch back on artists
So
on that.
for me, man, like in all honesty, man, like I said, my father was a DJ, and quite frankly, growing up, we always used to listen to Fun Flex on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Fun Flex is a good DJ and all, but what made me go into DJ, like I said, I am a vibe god, bro.
Right.
Like I like to make everybody feel good, listen to, great energy wherever they come from, and honestly, man, me personally, I feel like I'm my own DJ in my own world. That's me personally. You know what I'm saying? Like I do what I want when I want when I'm on the set, and I
Right.
go according to the crowd.
Right.
That's just me. I'm not following nobody else.
Yeah, I
you
don't
know
have
what
a-
I'm saying?
I don't have a play. That's similar to me because I don't have a playbook. Every party, every vibe is a different thing. Like
You get what I'm saying?
throw a
Like,
wrench in it. Like anytime you could be like, I never did this before, but it seemed like right now, this is where it's pushing me.
And that vibe, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, to most other people, it may not be understanding, but guess what? That floor tell you different. You get
tell
what I'm
you
saying?
different.
Like
It tell
it's
you
all
different.
about crowd control for me, man. That's
That's a
how I
fact.
feel.
That's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
fact.
So I follow whatever the crowd and whatever the energy goes off of, man.
Right.
That's how I feel.
Okay. So I know Era want to go back to that question, but I'm gonna say this.
That's that we could push that down the
You gonna
line.
push it later
Yeah,
down?
we gonna push
Alright,
it
no
down the
doubt.
line.
So we're gonna go down with that.
Yeah.
I asked the last question.
Yeah, definitely my turn. All right, so I'm gonna start with you with this one because we when we did the launch, right? That was what I want to say early January, probably middle January.
Right.
We was
February.
talking February.
That was
Alright.
February. Yeah.
With the that's why we keep the queen with us.
Uh-huh.
So
Let's give a clap for that.
late February, you was talking about the business aspect and how there was a drought going on. We all right here sitting down are affected by the drought.
Right.
You know, when everything shut down, all our money slowed up.
Right.
We looked for different ways to nooks and crannies to try to say, I'm gonna stream here, I'm gonna go live here to kind of keep it. But the booking, the going outside closed.
It was slow for us.
Right.
You already know that.
So
When COVID first hit, bro, it was a club DJ, tour DJ, whatever it was slow. You know what I'm saying? And like, if you a hustler like everybody I know inside this room, you had to figure out a way to,
Right.
make it happen
Right.
and get to it. You get what I'm saying?
so tell me the ins and outs of the business before and after the COVID. Like,
Yeah.
how was the business moving before? How it's moving now?
So before COVID hit, man, business was booming, man. I was in every spot, every baby shower, every wedding.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Bookings was off the charts. When COVID hit, bro, legit, my man right here would tell you, bro, I had to give out at least $3,000 in refunds, bro.
That's not.
But the only reason I did it, though, in all honesty, and even though all these people signed contracts, it was just because this was the inevitable.
Right.
It was something that we couldn't control. You get what
Nobody
I'm
ever
saying?
seen this coming.
Yeah, like, this was something that couldn't be stopped.
Right.
It is what it is, So I gave these people their refunds, you know what I'm saying, and praying to God that when outside opened back up,
Honor it back. Say,
yo,
yo.
cash, remember,
Right.
I got you right here, yo. And no funny shit, man. Literally, everybody that I gave refunds back to, bro, business started picking back up. Outside is open, man. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like I started getting club bookings, bro. We starting to get concert bookings now. You know what I'm saying? Like
Talk about
it's picking back up,
I
bro.
feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and honestly, bro, I thank everybody out there that rock with me. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that ever booked me for any party, booked me for anything, I appreciate everybody that did it. You know what I'm saying? Because they came back out and we rocking with you.
That's
Let's do it.
fire. That's
Let's
fire.
do it. You know what I'm saying?
Same for you, just before COVID. And I want to throw in that I know it's different for you because residency. We're gonna jump into residency after that. But residency at a lounge, going from open and active to complete shutdown. Talk
Yeah.
about it.
So before, I mean, it was wall to wall and wall to wall parties and this and that. Everybody was, of course, more open before the pandemic,
Uh-huh.
of course, without saying. But now, after, I mean, even getting back into the residencies and the phone calls, now the phones are ringing again, as all my DJs are feeling it.
Right.
But, just the people are not there yet. You know what I mean? Right now, the vibes are not totally there. It depends. I mean, you'll catch your good spots,
Right.
but as far as like a residency goes, you got a lot of patrons. You got a lot of people that always used to come, the same heads, the
Yeah.
same
Right.
faces.
Yeah.
I think that's a big difference between club and lounge sometimes,
Right.
especially local spots. So, we feeling it still a little bit, but people
Yeah.
coming back out, man.
Yeah.
You're still doing your due diligence, but
Yo,
you're promoting.
this is a
all
question that I have from somebody inside still
Mm.
to somebody that's outside. Is the dance floor still the dance floor? Or are they outside? Do the masks come down? Or
As
they
long
dancing?
as they got that COVID shot.
Are they all just outside, just rocking in the chair, bouncing? Like, are they dancing? Is dancing still a thing?
Honestly, no.
Yeah.
Nah, right?
Yeah.
on that.
Nah, dancing ain't a thing no more.
Nah.
That's-
Everybody outside. The brunches is out. Everybody's having their drinks, but nobody is dancing. Huh?
Nah, I mean they at their table doing their
Yeah.
little bop and shit like that.
That,
but
to,
it
to
ain't
me,
nothing.
to me as a DJ, a head nod and a bounce and a singing, it's not the same as on a dance floor. And
It's not.
how is that to y'all? Like, how does that make y'all feel feeling like y'all in the spot, y'all hitting the groove, y'all got some fire blends going on, and everybody's still just in the chair dancing and not on the floor like moving. That affects me.
I mean, for me personally, if you giving me a head nod and you still sitting in your seat, that's not enough for me. I'm not even gonna lie. I need you standing on top of
Right.
the table. You know what I'm saying? I need you doing some crazy stuff for me. You know what I'm saying? That shows me I'm doing my job.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
The word is not enough. It's good, but it's not enough.
Right.
Energy DJs feed off that, man. That is
Absolutely.
like big food at a party.
That's
You
Big
know,
facts.
and
That's
it also
definitely-
tells us where we're gonna go. Sometimes, and this is for everybody listening that's not a DJ. If you're at a party with a DJ, give him some feedback. Give him
Got to.
some because
Got
he
to.
also knows where he's going.
Mhm.
Got
You know,
to.
he want to see
Got to.
what's his
Yo,
next song, and a lot of
sometimes it
energy.
take one person to just be
Facts.
hyping you up, like
Yeah.
you doing your damn thing, and you just
Like,
like,
be that one on the
Right.
floor doing the robot.
Right.
That he doing, but guess what? He gonna make you feel like you're the
Yo.
best DJ in
Yo.
the world out here. You
who
feel
you
me?
telling? Who you telling? You can't talk about me now. I ain't like 4 now, so it's on you. You in the hot seat now.
I'm on the hot seat. I could tell. Now I'm gonna take his question.
I feel it.
It's all good.
As DJs,
Mhm.
you know, like Cashmere says, you know, we become that party. We at the end of the night, you know, the food could be outstanding. The environment, the decoration and everything is fine and dandy. But what those people are gonna go away taking is how they enjoyed that party.
Mhm.
So as a DJ, you become an artist. You start controlling what's happening on that floor. What makes you different from any other DJ as an artist?
Mm. You want me to go first? You go first.
They look like they
Sure.
both ready for this question.
I've been ready for this question because you know what? My biggest thing is when you go to these certain clubs and lounges and everything, they be having 3 or 4 DJs booked. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of the 10, those 3 and 4 DJs is playing the same exact thing over and over on a 2-hour set. Me,
We talked about that.
I'm
We
trying
talked
to take
about
you
that.
on the world. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm trying to make you remember that time you
Right.
was in the kitchen washing the dishes. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to make you remember. I'm trying to get you out your seat, Tom Blast, and take off from there. That's me personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna go to a spot that I'm at and I'm gonna play some trash music. No, we're gonna play music that make you feel good. You get what I'm saying? Baby Bacon, you know what I'm saying? Shit your mom used to listen to back in the day. Things like that. It builds up to it. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of DJ that I am too. You know, I'm not gonna like 9 times out of 10 when I get booked, I'm normally last person or the middle act, but I try to play the music that I know they ain't gonna play. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some Mary J. Blige. You know what I'm saying? It's a little throwback, you know, for my Spanish people, you know what I'm saying? It's a more sonar throwback, you know what I'm saying? Little something, you know?
Same question, bro. Same question.
I mean, when you're talking about, when you're in the club, because, sometimes I get my big clubs,
Right.
My big spot.
Right.
Let's talk about it, man. Let's take them around the world. I feel very, very strongly about
Right.
that because, and this I learned a lot with hip hop. Hip hop is not something I'm gonna say is my forte, but what I love about hip hop is you could play a hip hop joint that came out in 2000 and play it in with a set here, and as long as you blend it in nice, or even the mic does a lot.
Right.
Like people just vibing with it, man.
So
and-
that
and
crowd control is
is
something
that crowd
different.
control? Is the reading the crowd in the room and all
Right.
that is so important.
Right. I feel like I feel like that's for every genre. Like they got a 2000 joint that you could play in 2030
Bro,
and it's going to ring
1995 joint you're gonna play in 1930.
and
You
it's
get what I'm
going to
saying?
ring off. It's
let's
going to
It's
hit.
gonna bump.
Let-
You know what
let-
I'm saying?
Let me throw that curve when you said about the song. We could go back to the 70s and throw a Candy Stanton victim, and that party's gonna jump.
I'm gonna go a little bit back. That Womack and Womack, baby.
Exactly.
You know?
They're gonna get up there. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on
Hey.
how, like I said, as artists, how we read that crowd. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It's very extremely important. So you in your best mix. You pulled out all the stops. And it's back last year and a half ago, right? So the crowd is there, but ain't nobody moving. what are you gonna pull out of that crate that's gonna say, yo, that crowd is gonna
What's
jump?
that rabbit out the hat?
What's
gonna
that
make 'em
rabbit
jump
that
right
you
back
have?
out?
What's that ace in the hole that you have that's gonna make that crowd jump?
That ace in the hole right here. I'm telling you right now, you play. This is how we do it. Right there. That's the starter. This is how we do it. That's the starter. I don't care what race you are. You know that, and you gonna vibe. You're gonna be in there throwing that hand up. You don't care. You do your 2-step. You gonna follow the vibe. That is the starter from there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta know music in its era and what actually people are gonna vibe to. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, this is how we do it. No, I don't care what race you are. You know that. That's a vibe, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to get ratchet, you can do the brown if you felt like it. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna set the tone, and from there, you're gonna take it off.
I got you with that. I definitely respect that 100%. I believe that. I'm gonna give you mine, but go ahead.
Let's talk about it. Like,
Might not
a
give you
hot
mine.
Saturday night, everybody's there. The place is good. Got like a nice young crowd going. Now remember, a young crowd, so we read in the room here. There's certain tracks we could just play, and that's the thing about having a residency. I know my people. I know what's going on here. I'm reading them, and I know who's here, and I know what they like, and boom, I could hit them with "I'm a Boss" or like "Dreams and Nightmares" by me, and things like that. That I know. At least I'm gonna get them singing. I'm gonna get that blood flowing again, or something like that, and get maybe some Instagrams and tags and that, and then we just keep going.
You
on
going
there,
from
see
there.
What's going on? It
Yeah.
buys me a little bit more time to see where they're
Yeah.
at.
Got
I
you.
feel that.
I feel that too.
You said
He-
you was
he
coming
said-
with yours.
He said he ain't gonna give you.
Nah,
He
I'm
gonna give you
all
his.
mine's
But I'm
in
gonna
the
give you
stash.
mine. Whether it's a Afro-American party, whether it's a Dominican party, Haitian party, whatever party you want to be, and you want to spice in that crowd, drop Suavemente. Everybody and their grandmother is going to try to do their little 2-step to it.
I turned into a little Dominican when that comes on.
See what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
Am I lying? Am I lying in this room?
That's the
That's
most.
way it-
I'm
That's
not
the way it
gonna
is.
lie to you.
Yo,
That's that. See what?
I give you that. You know
Any
what I'm
culture
saying?
you from, you turn Spanish when that come on. Bro.
Absolutely.
That's another one.
Absolutely.
Feet start moving and you start dancing. Say, yeah, this is the one I know.
Exactly. You might not play another Spanish song the rest of that night, but you drop that one,
Yeah.
everybody and their
Everybody
grandmother's
in the
gonna,
dance floor.
even that 80-year-old
Ah.
grandma's gonna get up and try to do her little thing to it.
All right, so I'm gonna just drop a little, just a little sneak one. Not one that I would use, but it's a given for everybody sitting in here. You throw a slide on, and everybody gonna start dancing. Whether it's cha-cha or electric, they gonna start dancing. That floor is going. If there's nobody on, that one person that you said with their hand up, that's rock, they gonna start dancing when that
And
one
guess
come
what?
on. Let's say,
I'm gonna set the tone off that one person.
that
That's
one.
exactly. You gonna build from that one.
That's it. That one person in the middle. Guess
Yo,
what? We
once
gonna
they
get the
start
whole building in
sliding,
there.
once they start sliding, somebody gonna join them and just 2-step real quick.
That's how it go.
All right,
It
this,
turned into a move from there.
this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna see if this dude was truthful
All right.
with the knob.
Mhm.
So we're gonna
Alright.
ask Cashmere to go back on that side and
Let's
see
see.
if this is live.
Touch it up real quick.
If it ain't, then we're gonna be continuing
Yeah,
talking the rest
then
of
we
the
just
night.
gonna be talking it out.
Exactly. But if it is,
Yeah.
y'all two gonna have your opportunity.
Yeah.
to
Just say
make
he
that
got a
up.
set ready too, so he ready
we
to blow
ain't
it up.
sending him home with
Like
that set.
Yeah, so let's go.
I like that energy. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's see.
Don't forget the knob. Don't forget the knob. Yo, I can hear me.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, we live?
We got
live?
sound. We got
Oh my
sound.
God, we
Oh.
live.
Just you thought you was gonna get away. Nah, bro.
Ah, we live. Let's go.
Can I get so black? So black, so black, so black. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for shining your light on me. You and not just my body. He keeps me happy, so very happy. He loves me. I don't know how to be. It's been a long time since I had someone who loves me. I owe my thanks to you.
Here we go. Come on.
I know it couldn't happen without your love. Ooh, without your love. It took us some time for it to happen, but I knew those days I prayed that you sent me someone who's real and not the one for play. I kept the faith and didn't worry. My nights grew longer than the days. Until one day it really happened. Since you love my day. I know it could never happen without you. Without you. When I tell the story of your life without I can't believe. And he'll be there to do right, don't do no wrong, and keep your faith alive. We'll shine his light your way. Thank you, Father, for shining light in me. I prayed a long time for this to happen. I did 'cause I believed. It makes me happy, so very happy. I don't know how to be. It's been a long time since I had someone who loves me. I owe my thanks to thee. I know it could not happen without you. Ooh, without you. I know it could not happen without your love. Ooh, without your love. I know it could not happen without you.
Yeah, Spider-Man and Freeze in full effect.
You ready, Ron?
I'm ready.
You ready, Dale?
I'm ready, Slick. Are you?
Oh yeah, take it down.
Girl, I must warn you. I sense something strange in my mind. Yo, situation is. Let's cure it 'cause we're running out of time. It's all so beautiful. Relationships they seem from the start. It's all so when love is not together from the heart. Check it out. It's driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to find. Can't get it out of my head. It's her lover. Wrong move, you're dead. That girl is poison. Never trust a big button smile. That girl is poison. If I were you, I'd take precaution before I step to meet my girl. You know, 'cause in some portion, you'll think she's the best thing in the world. She's so she'll drive you right out of your mind. Steal your heart, you're blind. Beware, she's scheming. She'll make you think you're dreaming. You'll fall in love and you'll be screaming, demon. Poison, deadly, moving it slow. Looking for a mellow fellow like the vote getting paid late, so better lay low. Scheming on hot money in the whole shit. The low pro hoe should be cut like an afro. So what you saying, huh? She's winning to you, but I know she's a loser. How did you know? Me and the crew used to do her. Yes, I can dance.
I can feel it when you walk, even when you talk, it takes over me.
Yes, I can dance.
I wanna know, can you feel it too?
This stuff is starting now. It's the same feeling I always seem to get around. Yeah, there's no mistaking. I'm clearly taken by the simple feel of you. This stuff is starting now. This stuff is starting now. This stuff is starting now. You called and told me that you wanted to leave, but it seems that you don't want to leave me. We were so happy together when we first met. Oh, let's get started acting crazy. Oh baby, what's happening? Oh my love is what I'm doing. If you won't stay, well I'm not playing. Let me know if you want to leave. Oh baby, please don't call me with your lies. Call and told me I don't want to hear it, baby. No, no. But it's I'm sorry that you're feeling this way. You know I'm not the blame. No, 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 no. But that you keeps on running and playing those simple games. Oh, leaving me, you know that's going on. And restricting me. No, 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 no. Let me know you are still. But baby, please stop calling me with your love. We come together. That you don't
I'm glad that you didn't really break everything, and you definitely hit hard on that little set, bro. We're gonna want you to come back over here, and we're gonna allow Just to set up.
Right.
In the meantime, my man, IML.
Yes, IML.
IML. I'm gonna turn over the mic over to my man IML. He's gonna discuss what he's about, what he's doing.
How y'all doing, guys? My name is IML. I have a podcast coming out. It's called The Session Podcast, where we talk about various topics from relationships, life, police brutality, drugs. I'm open to everything, to talk to anybody about anything. So if anyone is interested or being a part of the podcast, any artists, any singers, poets, anybody that's worked in the police police force, anything. Like I said, I'm open to anything, any questions, any ideas. I'm with it.
Yo. You get us? Hold on.
I can hear you.
hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Everybody can hear you.
Everybody in the headphones.
That's the other boss on the line.
Let's go.
He calling
John.
it all the way from Houston. Say something.
Yo, fellas, what's good, man?
What's going
What's
on?
going on?
Yo, I like the set you just did. It felt like I called in and asked for that.
I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you.
Felt like you was at a barbecue, huh?
But I got a question that I went through yesterday.
What's going on?
Clubbing down here. Well, I went through for the past 2 days. What do you guys do as DJs when you have to adjust to a new environment? Perfect example. In the clubs in the north, like in New York and shit, we are accustomed to dancing with women.
I'm over here. So you can, hold on 1 second. Hold
Yeah,
on 1
yeah.
second. We
Hold on one
want
second
Jess.
so
We want
can
Jess
get
on this
another-
question.
Yeah, we want just to hear this question. Yeah,
Yeah, I hope you hear me now.
yeah.
All right. Yo, peep this down. So now, in the north, in New York especially, when we go to clubs, our culture is, we go to the clubs to actually dance with women. Versus the time I was in Atlanta and now the time that I'm in Houston, when you come to the clubs down here, me and my boys are now calling it a stunt fest. So everybody is just, they're buying like drinks and they're buying sections and they're just dancing with themselves. So the women, they dance by themselves and the fellas dance by themselves. What do you do as a DJ? Do you kind of try to force a culture? Like, all right, I'm going to try to make these people actually dance. Or do you just cater to them and say, you know what, this is what it is down here, so I'm just going to keep playing twerk and regular music, shit that people can dance with by themselves and not even try to force the issue of reggae or Afrobeat? Like, what would you guys do as a DJ if you guys had to come from up there down here to DJ?
So for me, that's you're saying that that you see that over there and that, and listen, New York, I know big party, this and that. A lot, when you talk to an older cat, they'll tell you about the parties back in the days and that. But I'll be honest with you, that Stun Fest, I see it heavy in a lot of the places that I go. I'm talking about like 4 or 5 bottles, the champagne, the lighters, and all that, and that's all cool. But like you said, they dance around their own table with their own people, and not really out there on the dance floor, not really giving that. Sorry to say, I'm from this. I would say I'm from this generation where I say that old school like party vibe where everybody's feeding the DJ heavy. I mean, it's like an everywhere kind of thing. Me personally, if I'm in the club and I see that, you gotta stay lit, stay hype, because you are still trying to make an upbeat mood. There's still a lot of other people that want to be up there, and you as a DJ, that's what you're there for, to give a great experience. And then at the same time, the people that want to be on their phone and just stunning and put a cold face in that, I guess let them be, let them be, and don't take that as a personal thing. It's more their issue, that's how I see it.
Okay.
Cash?
So, for me personally, I caught like for instance, I was just in Atlanta, I was just in Texas, and I had 2 spots out there. Now, for me personally, that's my homework. You get what I'm saying? I want to know their culture.
Right.
I want to know their vibe. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna open up with their vibe. If their vibe ain't working for me, then I'm going to my vibe. And 9 times out of 10, my vibe is where it's at. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm dropping joints that ain't no way you don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just where I'm at with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got homework as DJs, and y'all all know that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
people don't understand that we got homework. We got to study. We got to study this music nowadays. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got a whole mathematic with my shit. And I talk over with my girl with it, like, yo,
Yo,
I got this number amount of songs that I got. She's like, nah, you ain't got it. You gotta work harder. And I'm like, all right, I gotta make sure I got this.
Shout out to that backbone.
Yeah,
Shout out to the backbone.
I got a mathematic system.
Let's
But
give him some claps.
me personally, to answer that question, I feel like in those situations, that's where MC come heavy. If you got an MC that's out there dragging the people out on the floor, or just dragging that energy out of them, kind of saves you a little bit. So when you in those places where they kind of to themselves, that MC kind of drags them onto the floor with you and be like, yo, come party with me. You make that MC is kind of alleviating the portion that you don't have to tap into. You playing the fire joints and they dragging the people out for you. They dragging the people out of their section into the dance floor. So I feel like in those places you need to travel with an MC. Like, yo, bring the energy with me, bro. Come make this move with me.
All right, I got one more question, and I'm gonna let y'all get back to it. I was at a hooping spot yesterday, and the DJ was ripping, and in the middle of his set, he played "Never Would Have Made It," the gospel shit. And I was like, okay, and everybody in the spot was singing along to that shit, and I'm like, motherfucker, this is not Sunday. What the hell are y'all doing? But I like when DJ take risks and it works. So my question to you fellas is, what is the riskiest track in y'all career y'all think y'all played and it hit and one that missed?
I don't feel like me personally, I don't feel like a sing-along is a miss ever. If you know you got one that everybody at least it might not be a dance song or a popular song to play at a party, but it's a sing-along that you know for sure everybody know the words to. It's not really a risk. It could be a risk in somebody else's mind, like we just said. Like, it's a gospel song and people don't put that into a party mode. But like, if you know for sure everybody know the words to this, it's a risk that you could take because you know
but even with that Never Would Have Made It, they did that remix to that Never Would Have Made It, and they made it a party song.
That's true. Is it the remix or was it the original Never Would Have Made It gospel? You get what I'm saying?
It was 100% the original.
Wow, and that was risky.
That's a risk.
That was risky.
My boy was in a Christian club, yeah.
But I'm saying though, Rico, like, you know a risk you took.
Yeah, I take risk all the time.
That you say, all right, this one might hit, and it hit, and then a risk that you took and it missed. What's the two tracks?
That's a hard one.
But for me, the riskiest song I've ever played in the spot, and it was lit, and a bunch of people that was popping bottles, bro. Kirk Franklin, Revolution. So
yeah, I know that.
That's
did it hit or did it miss?
Do you want a revolution? Woo, woo, you know?
Did it hit or did it miss?
But no, that was a hit. Hey, I don't care who you are.
Right, now you told me one that hit. Now you got to tell me one that missed.
All right. Now, you want to know? I ain't gonna lie to you. One that missed, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I want to say this was about maybe a year and a half ago. One song that I played that I felt that was gonna be a hit, and I screwed this whole package up, and it was in the middle of the party. Well, it was an exit way out. I played Trey Songz "Can't Help But Wait" on the way out, you know, and they couldn't help but wait to walk out.
Yeah, I can tell you I was a little more active last year or whatever. So I can tell you, I went on a smoke break one time last year, I would say, and I have my joint on autoplay where it played the next song. So my little smoke break was a little too long. It rolled in to a 6ix9ine song, and everybody tried to cancel me before I could run back inside. They like, you playing 6ix9ine, bro? I'm like, yo.
Easy
That's
way
not
to
what
get
was
booted,
supposed
bro.
to happen.
Nowadays, easy way to get booted.
Yeah. They wasn't feeling that a lot.
Just what's up with you?
All right, man. I hit with Sweet Caroline. I was in bar.
That was a hit.
Whole bar.
I ain't gonna lie, Sweet Caroline's in the spot. Depends. I mean, I gotta be downtown with 34th Street.
That's a
for Sweet
karaoke
Caroline,
one right
you know what I'm saying?
there. That's a karaoke joint.
So wait, yo, Judge, DJ Judge, when you threw the Sweet Caroline on, that was a hit or a miss?
That was a hit. I looked around. I said,
I ain't gonna lie.
Let's risk it.
All right, wait. I got to attach to that question. When did you do this and it was a risk? You had to do this at a hood spot.
Nah, I don't think it was a hood spot. Was it a hood spot? Nah, I think it was a hood spot.
Hood spot, you would've got
At
some
a hood spot,
crickets.
It probably would have carried us out of it. You know?
So what you think now? If you did this shit in in a club where that's the kind of music that they looking for, then it's not a risk. Now, if you did this shit in Flatbush, and then you said, please, Caroline, and that's a risk.
True. Nah, I read the room a little. You know, I wasn't gonna.
It's a risk either way.
I mean, it's risky, but I think if someone was able to mix that, you never know.
Not Sweet Caroline and Flatbush.
You never know.
You better put a reggae beat on it.
Somebody has to mix it the right way. You never know.
You gotta put a reggae beat on the back of that.
Fine.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard it yet. Any DJ that can drop Sweet Caroline with a nice reggae beat, you up.
You up.
And they owe you points.
Exactly.
Brownie points.
All right, stay on the line. Don't leave us. But we're gonna let my man here speak on his podcast.
Yeah.
How you doing, guys? Again, my name is I Am L. I have a podcast coming out called The Session. Sometimes I stream it out on the app called Stereo. But basically what I be talking about is I'm open to everything from LGBT community, talking about police brutality, relationships, anything you guys want to talk about. Artists, DJs, poets, whatever. I'm open to anything, and I want to discuss with people, and I want it to be very, very raw. I want everybody to be comfortable and honest about what we're talking about, because people need to hear what we need to hear. So just be truthful and honest, and everything should be good from there.
Nice. Where you gonna be able to catch that at?
Usually you can catch that on this app called Stereo.
Right.
My boy DJ Cashman usually hosts with me sometimes.
Okay.
We had a topic a long time ago.
It gets spicy.
It gets very spicy.
It gets spicy. And the one thing that I love about the Stereo app is that, like, random people can tune in.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, he could be live, and me and him is live, and we co-hosting things. You can have random people from all over the world tune in and give their input and everything.
Nice.
You can also download it as a file, and he can upload it after.
That's fine.
To Apple Music,
To Apple
and
Music
stuff
and
like that.
Spotify.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing too. I recently interviewed someone named Charlie Rockefeller, and he served time, and he was telling me all about the drug business, what he was doing. And he told me a lot of crazy stuff, man. He told me about how, I don't know if I can say it, but he told me how his mans empty out all the juice and put, a funnel, and put the stuff, the drugs in the funnel, and close the juice. Like it was
That's the 80s.
like it was juice.
Right.
That's the
He
80s.
gave the
Doc.
man a bag to walk
the 80s.
and walked out like he was at the supermarket. That's crazy. I never heard that before.
Oh, you want some stories? Look, invite me to your podcast.
I want all of that.
And then the juice.
I want all of that. I want to know everything.
We can definitely give you some stories.
If you got any DJ stories, from you growing up, your big influences, whatever. I'm willing to talk about that with anyone.
I can't disclose that information because I'm being interviewed on this show in the future. Right? Isn't that right? Still on the line?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm being interviewed on this show
Make sure you still got
coming
your questions
soon,
going.
so I can't disclose none of my stories until
That's
after.
fine. But I mean, whenever you have the free time,
Oh,
to do it with
absolutely!
me,
I would love
that's
to. I
perfect.
definitely would
That's
love
fine.
to.
That would be a great episode.
Absolutely. So, with no further ado, we're gonna ask my man Just if you are ready over there to do your thing. Yes, sir.
Oh, you still here? Oh, you leaving us? Oh, here.
Nah, he said he said
You
he
out?
in Houston. He out.
Yeah,
he
Houston.
ready
You
to
got
party.
Houston time. You still like 3 hours back.
I definitely gotta get dressed. I gotta
Yeah,
get
All right, brother. No
Do your
doubt. No
thing,
doubt. Do your thing, man. Thanks for chiming in.
It's not early,
Appreciate you,
bro.
brother.
Much love, Fire Town.
No
Yo,
doubt.
All right.
DJ, yo, good luck, man. Yo,
Yeah.
y'all hold it down out there. Be safe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll let you later.
Lordy's.
Uptown baby, uptown baby, uptown baby, uptown baby, uptown baby, uptown baby, uptown. Nothing can stop me. I'm always to get down, baby. Uptown baby, to get down, baby. Uptown baby, uptown baby, uptown, down. So tell me when you show. Then I keep now they talk out to my chin and look up in the kitchen, whipping that dope up. You can smell a hold up. Pop on picture, we gon' hit it like we Sammy Sosa. Put that Billy to the limit, you can smell a hold up. Spinning bitches call me chulo when I'm pulling up in that 2 diamonds different color. Oh no, all these hundreds on me, mommy made my pockets look like sumo. I got money out there, as I finger pop you with your culo.
Low waist, fat ass bitch, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Diamonds dancing on your neck, nigga, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Fucking nigga get rich, bitch, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. MLB, icy gang, nigga, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Wrist on glitter, waist on thinner. I'ma show you how to bag an 8-figure nigga. Face on zaddy, pockets on jigger. You better get the card and make it swipe like Tinder. Private villa in the fur chinchilla. When he post me, all the house get sicker. Up for a killer, I don't need fillers. Never been a lame, so the real bitch kill it.
Ain't fucking with no off-brand bitch. Ooh, don't think these niggas understand me. Ooh, she let me touch it in Miami. Ooh, I'm feeling like I'm Bigger Valley. Yeah. I see it in you. You just left your man, that's too bad. Ooh, pull up in the phone like skirt. All up in your feelings, yeah, you say it's so hurt. LA at the change, now it's time to run it out. And the gang got his shoes, so you know they wanna floss. Shorty got ass, she just gotta tell me talk. Yeah, start tenders, run it up, run it up. Shawty made that type, she don't need no clothes. High fashion, like Goya, G-Wagon, or the Rover. I put some ice on you cause you got a cold. I know I gotta keep my shawty on go. Got that to the floor, yeah. Whoa. You ain't gotta do it none of these, no. I put the new 4G's on the G. I tap into the bloody bottoms is underneath. Cause all my niggas got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with the whole team. Now nigga can't answer call cause I'm balling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, these niggas salty.
Now she got me doing things I'll never do. If you ain't been, I'm telling you, I'm strong. Now she got me doing things I'll never do. If you ain't been, I'm telling you.
She used to work at King of Diamonds on a Monday. Only hit the club on Saturday and Sunday. I used to pull up every week, you should have seen her. The way she did it, nobody could do it cleaner. I seen her in a suit for my birthday. And I can tell you the reason these niggas thirsty. Lil' mama getting it in on the worst day. Lil' mama getting it in, she fit the school and the gym into a work day. I'm sprung, she got me doing the dishes. Hell a nigga down when the clip was to an extension. You so bad, yeah, you so vicious. I'm so glad that you not his chick. She wanted a nigga, ain't got the right one. I wanted a bag, she looking like fun. Pull up on me, baby, and spend the night out. They saying I'm sprung, they right.
I can't let you go without me.
Shawty got me
Playing all of mama tryna lock me. It can't be nobody if it's not me. I'm in the same spot that you dropped me. I can't let you go without me. Shawty got me. Playing all of mama tryna lock me. It can't be nobody if it's not me. I'm in the same spot that you dropped me.
I swear this gon' fuck the summer up. Niggas ain't on me cause I'm coming up. Fuck you all night, we ain't gon' stop till the sun is up. Make me mine for a little. You should let me break your spine just a little. Like your shorty on my pistol made it empty out the clip. I swear I'm too official, I can never stress a bitch. I done lost a couple soldiers every day, I reminisce. And I could've took his bitch, but her pussy smell like fish. Me and all my niggas on the ship like marijuana. Only time a nigga hit my phone is when it's drama. Niggas feel a type of way cause I do what I wanna. While you was scared of sharks, I was posted with piranhas. I heard that you freaky, maybe you should teach me. I'm afraid to tell you how these other bitches treat me. You don't gotta worry, I'ma pull up when you need me. How my bitch bad is what I wonder, like I'm Stevie.
You got that yummy, 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 yummy. Yeah, you got that yummy, 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 yummy. Work on my quick, yeah, babe, yeah, babe, yeah, babe. Any day, work on my quick, yeah, babe, yeah, babe, yeah, babe. In the morning or late.
Just.
Romance me, girl. Come dance with me, girl. I need a girl that's groovy, groovy. Let me take you to a movie. Romance me, girl. Come dance with me, girl. I need a girl that's groovy, groovy. Let me take you to a movie.
Just.
Love you, girl, do you feel the same? I don't wanna play games, no games. You're the only one that can out my flame. Baby, just play it straight, no games.
Move your hand from your journal. Wind up your body, come me want you. Tight pussy, girl, cocky call you. Baby, this is what me want you do. Wind up your tight pussy for the cocky, yeah. It long till you bend like banana. Come wind up your tight pussy for the cocky, yeah. It long till you bend like banana. And then you turn back with your girl, sit down on it. Let me push it in like every Santana. Wind up your tight pussy for the cocky, yeah. It long till you bend like banana.
Just.
Touch the road again, gonna work again. One more. Must make it by Jaja Grace. Guide and protect, we not the place. On the food for the basket. Pick up every dollar van. Every Trinidad, Jamaican, Lucian, Guyanese and African. Get a youth, touch the road with a dollar plan. Van road pan you take up. Flat bush a who pick up. Big up every dollar van. This a busy with a another one.
Just.
This one I gotta do with the jabata. Me, I no get time, I did that, da. Gotta cover my face, calling me that, yo. Biggie man, we do it,
Joanna, your busy body, busy tonight. Joanna, making on the dummy tonight. Joanna, your busy body giving me life, oh, hey life, hey. How you do me like Joanna?
Yo,
fire.
Just wanted us to party here till tomorrow.
Yeah.
Y'all sweating already.
That's
it.
Why you do that, Just? Why you do that, Just?
Yo, Cat,
got me in my bag, Just.
Cash want to go back on.
Yo, Just, I'm like, why you doing that?
You know you hit when a DJ want to go back on.
Yo,
to shut your back down.
I felt that. You know what?
Yo, I wanted to start. I wanted to start with something, but I just gotta chime in real quick and just tune into the conversation we had a little like 2-3 days ago, just to let you know, like, yo, talent alone made me want to rock with you, bro. Like we was already in a situation where we was already together as DJs trying to do our own little thing, but talent made me gravitate to you and separate from other people, because I'm like, yo, whether it's Spanish, whether it's reggae, whether it's English, bro, this dude rock, bro. I gave you, yeah, bro. Like, I give it to you real. I don't give it up to a lot of people. I'm just like, nah, he can't match me with this, or he's slack with that. I'm like, nah, just
listen,
the bro.
Listen, I was just having a side conversation here with Era, and I was like, because you know, Rudy is my nephew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I'm saying to
I
him,
wasn't gonna go with that.
Where being you two in the building, did he find himself as the top DJ? We're gonna talk about that off mic. But yo,
I don't rank everything.
But
I don't
yo,
rank
let me tell you something.
I don't rank anything.
Cashmere knew from February when he did the set, even though we got shut down on YouTube, I was feeling his energy.
Yeah.
I was feeling how he was getting down.
We up on
that's a vibe that, like he says, is getting everybody up.
Yeah.
But your set right now, put it on another level. You know what I'm saying? And I don't give many DJs, much accolades or whatever, because of course we're in the game. But I gotta give it up to you, bro. Real good job, man. Real good job.
Let me tell you something, bro. I just met you tonight, bro. You got me in my bag right now. I said it. I'm just tell you right now. I'm like, yo, just got it. You heard?
Yeah, so we definitely now for sure are waiting for that mix.
Oh yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yo,
he hit me with an
DJ
okay.
Just
he hit me with an okay like 3 weeks ago, so he submitted for it.
He got the drops.
Nah, he don't got the drops.
He
yet,
had
but
the drops tonight.
I got you. Quick shout to the bestie, real quick. I had to shoot it out, and the queen. The queen is always in the building now.
The bestie and the
She
queen.
ain't giving me no love today. I wanted to lead into a quick conversation with you personally about the selling of the music, how you got into that, making packs. Just explain it all. Like how did you get into that bag when you started making packs and selling the music to DJs?
Yo, by the way, I see my man eyeing you over there. Like, yeah, I'm gonna have to get him on my podcast for sure.
Real quick.
Anytime. Believe me, I've stolen a couple of talents to get on my show, so I understand how that goes.
You all gotta eat some way.
Talk about that real quick and shed some light on that.
So man, this DJ life, as it evolves, there's so many more angles to get in on the DJ, bro. And listen, people are making good music, and you know what? There's so much music, so much content coming out, a lot of different genres. And if a DJ can't, keep up with that, or maybe
it's hard to keep
A
track.
bit easier. A lot of times I get a lot of packs from places, and I get them, and I organize them real nice and neat, or I just make sure I have, all the songs for the month,
Right.
on a weekly basis, and I sell my service. That is the service that I give to other DJs and that, or anybody collecting music. And if they don't want to do the work, then pay somebody else.
Right. It's to me, a fellow DJ right here. It's hard to do the work, bro. Especially when you got family, kids, work. It's hard to just, even if you could know what the hottest shit is right now, but even to put your time in to download it and organize it, it's hard. It's hard to do homework, and it's sometimes when you don't want to do homework, you're like, yo, I could find this pack real quick from somebody that already organized it for me, that I'm already ready to go. Why not? Like, that is genius within itself, just to think of that.
Listen, I was talking just about the station. I was talking I had that conversation coming here. How many things we miss because we have a regular life, and top of that, doing this station, we missed this week our question on Wednesday, right, because we just got caught up in life. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I could imagine a regular DJ that's having a 9 to 5 and have a wife and have kids, still to come home and download and set up your music. That was a brilliant idea.
Cue it up after that, because after you download it, you got to put it in the right crate,
right frame,
put it in the right spot, cue it up. It's just like it's time consuming.
It was different from my day.
I mean,
They don't know the time and the effort it actually takes.
Especially the person that's trying to get their outfit right and get their makeup right and they all that. They not thinking about the DJ and the hard work that he got to do to make it.
Oh, I thought you were putting on makeup and shit.
Oh no! I'm just saying that's the
way it sounded. It sounded there for a minute.
The same reverse way that we thinking how we gonna get this girl that did all of this stuff up to get on the dance floor. All they focus on is looking that way. We got to do the hard work and the homework to get them to get their ass on the damn dance floor now.
And the homework for her to want to come back next week and do it all over again.
And most people don't understand, like when it comes to that DJ portion in life, man, like, yo, we got a job. Like, they don't understand. Like, our job ain't
anything
easy.
is you don't do nothing. You just stand up.
That's why when they
think you a push button DJ can play. You know what?
And even though we're in this new virtual world, it's disrespectful when they want you to play a 5-hour party and want to offer you $200. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot that come to this.
Let me
the
tell
price
you,
tag is there's
a lot
thing.
to that though, because I know a bunch of upcoming people. You know what I'm saying?
Who'll take it.
Yeah, exactly. They
and that's where it gets crazy. Listen, you broke the turntable. Don't break my camera.
he just bumped it a little bit.
Listen, I ain't break it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody had the volume turned off.
Nah, but I want to hear your aspect in that. What you think? How is it? How should the consumer, fix that up? How can we avoid somebody getting the bag that we supposed to get just because they bought a controller last week and we know that we can make your event the event that you want it to be?
We ain't gonna ever be able to stop that. No matter how we feel like we're gonna be able to, we not. You know what I'm saying? Like
how we stop that? Well, not we don't stop it, but how we control it,
right,
is by doing what we do.
Exactly.
Because there's a difference when their party is the way it is, and the next party that we were playing at, they were like, "Yo, I sweated. I didn't get off the floor the whole night." That's where it changed. That equation changed.
Exactly.
But somebody nephew always got a Z sound that they just put $20 to get their whole setup for.
You got people out here that you got DJs or upcoming DJs that actually come out and. You know what I'm saying? It's the family DJ. You know what? He just bought a controller.
Yeah.
We're going to have him do
we
that.
We got one of those in the family.
You know? But at the same time.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Look. For me personally, at the same time, people going to pay for what they want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that guy that just came out, he ain't gonna be able to control the party like
that's
control people. You know, us
that's a whole
veterans
different
that's
thing.
been in the game and doing it.
And that's the point right there. DJing is not playing songs that's hot.
Absolutely. It's like listen. I moved the camera. He's still bumping into my camera.
So you ain't moving back enough.
Listen, it's like buying a suit.
Go this way.
It's like buying a suit for a party. Let's say, your man's is getting married and you buying a suit. It's a difference from going and buying an Italian suit than by going to Portobello and buying one of these polyester suits.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They'll pay that cheap and pay that polyester suit.
Right.
And you'll have a party. What happened? Shout out to Portobello. I was a manager in Portobello, so shout out to Portobello.
I ain't gonna lie to you, the polyester was my shit.
But
it's good for the night.
It's good for that night. So one time wear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Compared to that nice Italian suit that's gonna fit your body right, and you're gonna get complimented. If you single, you might leave that wedding with a number or two, and it's the feel of that suit that's gonna change. You know what I'm saying? So different now. When a DJ it played and nobody really enjoyed your party. Yeah, he hit a song or two, or maybe he was just a hit. He was a hit player, but even a hit player ain't gonna make that party hot. You know what I'm saying? So there's a difference from that. Your daughter's quinceañera that she only gonna experience one time in her life until she get married again, and that DJ that set it off for real. You know what I'm saying? So you're paying just like everything else. You pay for that quality.
Right.
So you're always gonna have that DJ is gonna cut our throats and shortchange it or whatever. But at the end of the day, as long as we keep doing what we're doing, that person is gonna come out and pay for it.
And that's how I feel. No matter what you do, bro, no matter any spot that you DJ, bro, they're gonna pay for what they want. You know what I'm saying? We all got our customer base. You know what I'm saying? And they know what we can do. You know, now you got them people who want to go for the cheap route.
Right.
And they get that cheap shit. When they get to their party, you get what I'm saying?
I always compare what we do to a mechanic, bro. Because you can get a mechanic anywhere. You can get a DJ anywhere to do your party.
Facts.
But what you're gonna go with word of mouth, the people that's done already took they did 17 damn parties for me and he hit every time 17 times. Or you gonna go with this $100 difference, $50 difference just because it fits your budget, and then you mad at the end of the night because you didn't go with the guaranteed bet. You went with the dude that said, yo, I could fix your tire for $50, and your damn tire is busting every week now because you went with the cheap route.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gotta be a way where they differentiate.
I got a whole perfect example for that.
Go ahead.
Man. Like my daughter's mom, man, like she know I DJ, you know what I'm saying? Like
I think there's some pettiness going in there.
Yo,
She was just like, I don't want to book him.
You know, no. She actually hit me up to book me or whatever the case may be. But you know what I'm saying? Like I gave her, a little family rate. Like I feel like you family. I charge you a certain rate.
Wait. This party was for your daughter?
No, it wasn't. It was her daughter. It was her daughter.
Within the family.
I had to ask the question.
Not his daughter, but within the family.
It was my daughter. It was free.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
If it's my daughter, it's for free. But I charged her a little rate, man. And my job, my day-to-day job, I actually travel for work. So her oldest daughter, she had a Sweet 16. And she hit me and she was like, yo, I want you to, she wants you to DJ this party. I said, yeah, all right, cool. Now, I gave them the family price. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you my daughter's mother.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it ain't going to be for free. Baby father got to come out of pocket. Somebody going to pay for this.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
There's a budget for this party, and I'm going to get my
So,
cut.
I threw my price out there, and they didn't agree to the price. Now, mind you, I'm going to tell you the price. I feel like this was more than generous. They wanted lights, smoke machine. They wanted the club effect, everything. Family price $350 is what I actually charged.
Wow.
That is dirt cheap.
That's a bargain.
You get what I'm saying?
You jump on that.
I considered you family. You my daughter's mom. Guess what? $350. They was like, no. That's too much. They went and found somebody that was $50 cheaper than me. Literally $50 cheaper than me. Still showed love, still popped out to the Sweet 16. Guess what? Homie did so bad, bro. Like he didn't have the music queued up the right way. He was playing others. Like, yo, they were crying the whole night. And this was my get back moment. I don't care. Look, this is me.
That's 2 cases of beer. You could have had the right music for 2 cases of beer.
He had that look like that with a good suit on.
Not even having a suit, because I'm at this point, literally. Like,
Came comfortable.
I'm chilling. I don't know, sneakers. You know what I'm
feel
saying?
you.
They started hitting me like, yo, he got this wire up. I was like, yo,
I mean, cause all of that is home. For $50 I would have brung you, but y'all didn't want me
Get
to.
what I'm saying? Like, I hate that, you know what I'm saying? But that saying goes, people much rather support other people than their own people. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So guess what? Guess what?
You know what I've realized before you get to guess what? But you know what I've realized? People don't understand the cost of every. You know what I'm saying?
Whoever want to know some costs, call me.
I broke down my car one day, right? And I just so happened to have an Uber take me to the, it was a tow actually. He was a AAA. It happened to be a Clash DJ. He was a reggae DJ. And he started picking my brain about what I was doing. At this point, I was in the mix with you, and I was telling him what the price was for covering, and I kind of explained to him that I don't carry nothing. It's not really my sound. I go there with my set, you know, my little controller, whatever. He said, yo, if I can't pay back my equipment, why am I doing this party? If I blow a speaker and I can't cover what the hell I just wasted, it's not worth me coming outside. And I thought about everything so differently after that. I'm like, yo, people really don't understand
It took
what it is.
It took a tow truck driver to tell
Yo,
him what
for
I've been
real,
telling him
for
for
real.
years.
Sometimes it take.
No, sometimes it take that outside person to let you hear it.
Yeah, because
But-
people
but
don't
what I-
understand, you know, they just want to have a party and they just like, I want to have a cake. I want to have the decorations. I want to have the food, the catering. But the music make the party.
Absolutely.
You can't short end that. You got to pay the man that you want to play the right stuff, the right amount. Like this is not your, this is not your iPod playing, baby. You gotta. You
Word, if you didn't
not a club.
if you
The
didn't
club is
care,
a whole
if you
different
didn't
thing,
if
and
you
I'ma
didn't
hit that
care,
next.
no, we ain't gonna hit that next. If you didn't care, you would have played that iPad instead of me.
Yeah, I mean, they
Now
don't
I'm
care.
gonna give
I'm
my
gonna
man. I'm gonna give. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna give my man Cashmere
Uh-huh.
an opportunity to redeem himself because just put it on him.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let my man Cash get an opportunity.
I gotta hit my residency though.
Okay,
so
you while Cashmere is setting up.
Right. He got.
You
time
could
to
ask
set up.
because
Right,
he's
right,
not a
right.
resident.
Right.
Let's ask
So-
him the question why you
So
go
just
set up, my brother.
We was going get more in depth with the residency. What that as a DJ within itself, what does that entail? The workload to be prepared every week and know that that's a consistent. You don't got to go out as everybody else looking for bookings every week.
Listen,
You
just
know-
needs his laptop. Don't break.
You know for sure, it's a job. You clocked in. You know for sure every week that's. So talk to me about it. Let me know.
So, and I mean, everything is a little bit personal. Everybody handles their business a little bit differently. So when I go to a club, I still have a certain amount of respect for the booth.
Right.
How I leave it, you know, even if I found it a certain type of way, I still leave it a certain type of way because that's just me. But now when it's your residency, man, I find myself like really fine tuning my booth to be so comfortable because, you know, you may go to this club and play there maybe 2-3 times a month, but I'm playing here like a couple nights a week.
Right.
You know what I mean? So this is home away from home.
Exactly.
I need to make it very comfortable. I'm the type I like gadgets. I like lights. I decked it all out. You know, those are things. That's something big. That's different in a residency. Another thing that's big in a residency is you almost take a little bit more responsibility, especially with the patrons. You know, so remember you are an employee of this establishment.
Right.
You know, so you know if they want to hear a certain type of music, you gotta look around. You're not gonna play whatever, but you know if it's going with what's the room looking like, and maybe you could do it once or twice. Keep everybody happy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Those
You
are the
kind of
things.
you kind of put me onto that when I tapped in at your spot. You you gave me the Star Wars treatment. You know, he gave me the you can do what you do, but like at one point, tap this real quick because I'm here every week. I know what they like. You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to ask him. He blinging a lot over there. Is that a Rolex?
Oh yeah. Oh, this man.
Is that a Rolex on him?
He's been a resident for a while at certain places.
What happened?
He's-
MK, man.
Oh, MK. Okay, I thought it was a Rolex. I was gonna have to say, yo, we had to step our game up. Oh man, got a Rolex.
we
on.
definitely got to step our game up.
You know what I'm saying?
I got one more before we get Cash going on. You had one CDJ in your mixer, so I just want to, cause I came from. I had some rough situations where my damn needle broke, where my damn arm on my turntable broke, and I had to. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wait. He tapping himself.
I don't want y'all to, if anybody don't DJ and don't know, if you blow an amp and you wrap it with some aluminum foil, never mind. I just want to go back into that question, like tapping into equipment that you got handicapped. What's your mindset going into another man's space and knowing like it's not the way I'm accustomed to, but I could adjust?
So we all should be practicing. You're
Right.
a DJ, you practicing.
It's homework.
You got to practice different ways. Practice with, favoring your right with the right platter, favoring the left with the left platter, playing in internal mode. You're not always going to have wheels. So, it
Talk
can't
about
always
that.
be like that.
Talk
You know
about
what I
that. You
mean?
don't always have it. You're in a situation that It ain't. Oh, it broke.
Gotta be a
Like my man here, Cashmere, broke earlier. You know what I'm saying? You broke. You got to play internally.
He say he didn't break nothing.
He ain't break that. But I'm saying I'm glad you said that because sometimes you got to be prepared for anything he said. Like he was talking about. You know these turntables back in the days. You know the needle went out.
Yeah.
The arm went out. How do you fix that arm? How do you fix that amp?
Or not that time, not at that moment.
Oh yeah, we learned how to fix them right there at the spot.
We fixed it on the spot.
Believe that in the dark. Without a flashlight,
your
you
phone
gotta,
wasn't the
you
flashlight
gotta be
at that
prepared for any and everything.
Absolutely.
And if anything else,
I've learned in my time to overpack, and I got into fights with people because they just like, you don't need this extra bag, and I'm like, I'm gonna need that extra bag, bro, because if the worst happens, I know
prepared
it's
for the
a
worst
quick
at
run
all
to the
times.
trunk. Yeah. I got a bag for every damn thing. But with that, we gonna let Cashmere rock it out.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't got no 17 back. Got about two. You know what I'm
You got about two? Nah.
Got about two. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't there,
hold on. We got a question. We got a question.
Do you have anything else you do with your craft, like DJing? Like some people don't know how to mix the right way. Some people don't know how to scratch the right way. I have seen DJs take acapellas and throw that on beats. So, are you a DJ that know how to do that? And if so, can you give us the experience or the detail on how to do that?
Okay. So, what you describing about like mixing with acapellas and
right,
and that's like a style, man. And
like I seen somebody mix a Adele song over a Jay-Z beat.
Yeah.
And it was so on point. Are you able to do something like that?
Yeah, so that's a live mashup. That's a mashup. That's what they call a mashup. You put it in acapella with a rhythm in the background.
Okay.
Different. That's like they normally call that a mashup, and you could do a live mashup. There's tracks that come like that, already made like that. But that's the best thing about DJ, man. There's so many styles. You could do so many different. That's one style, you know. There's so many different ways to transition, you know. And one thing about DJing and people, you know, if they're not DJs thinking about DJing, man, there's no rules here. There's no rules. There's no laws. If it sounds good and it feels good and it's looking good on the dance floor, then you're good. Man.
Right.
Keep on going.
Absolutely.
Get your style and find your lane.
It is a lot like cooking. If it tastes good at the end of the day, then you did it right.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Cashmere,
right.
Cashmere, Cashmere, take us away, bro.
I've
been doing this for a minute, bro.
My girl, come flip it like a flippergram, flip it like a flippergram. Make your bumper flip like a flippergram, flip it like a flippergram, flip it like a flippergram. You deaf girl, wind up on my body, girl. Why like it's a carnival? Girl, me love the way you whine for me. Girl, your whine is so emotional. So wind up on my body, girl. Me while you come whine your waistline for me. Baby, you're bubbling, baby. Girl, you a party animal. Girl, you active, no, you no lazy. Girl, you a party animal. You own your wine, you drive me crazy. Girl, you a party animal. You want so good, you just so good. Girl, me love how you party.
Please don't call me on my blood. Ballin' bigger than LeBron. Who y'all think y'all frontin' on? Like blah blah blah. Louis 13 and it's all on me, nigga. You just bought a shot. Come on, copy. If it think that you gon' knock me off the side, shit. You wife in the backseat of my brand new foreign car. Don't act like you forgot. I call it shot.
This is what a New York party sounds like. This is what a New York party sounds like. This is what a New York party sounds like. This is what a New York party sounds like. This is what a New York party sounds like. This is what a New York party sounds like. This is what a New York party sounds like. This is what a New York party sounds like. This is what a New York party sounds like. This is what a New York party sounds like. This is what a New York party sounds like.
What the hell they gon' teach you? When all the phones come with those features. Woo! Y'all be sitting in the bleachers. Yeah, and all you bitches want to meet us. Woo! and I'll never get the running round. Cause I run around with the running round. And if I get caught, they probably put me underground. And if I pop the truck, you probably hear the bass sound. Damn, shit, ain't what barrels. You the damn, shit. Tell me where you from. Tell me where you from. Tell me where you from. Tell me where you from.
Yeah. Yo, what is this? Are you serious right now? Put your guns in the check now. I can't believe this shit, boy. Are you serious right now? Don't violate me. Seriously.
Some boy on the life. Boy, some girl I'm gonna start for your wife for your yard. Them think they mean a lot. Lucky she not stab you with a knife. And some boy, I fuck some ways, get a road. Half them a chase her around. How the fuck you a fuck some dude? Then I walk up with it in the road. Hey, hey. No girl me fuck, can't stand no drama. Me make me girl be that man a corner. Baby miss, she know them policy. After 9 o'clock she can't call me. After me no hear that, yeah. After me no hear that, yeah. She don't know say, after a certain time don't contact me, yeah. Me don't know what them a think. Treat your girl but she a go cheat as a blink. Now you make a prick, get the link. Fuck your girl inna the kitchen, wash me dick inna the sink. Let that sink in. You can't violate, man, a band kingpin, hey. So when you feel the pain, don't you down and get the same. Some boy on a life. Oh yeah, some girl I'm gonna start for your wife for your yard. Them think they mean a lot. Lucky she not stab you with a knife. And some boy, I fuck some ways, get a road. Half them a chase her around. How the fuck you a fuck some dude? Then I walk up with it in a crowd. Hey. Na 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 na. Oh na 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 na.
Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar. How can I make love to a fella in a rush? Pass me the keys to the truck.
No linger, 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 no linger.
Them dancing style all outdated like Tinga. Ting dang, come we show them fi do the no linger. Sweep your foot to the right and snap your finger. No linger, no linger. Them dancing style all outdated like Tinga. Come we show them fi do the no linger. Sweep your foot to the left and snap your finger. No linger. Everybody.
All the girl them way up was a fear wind down window. But man a dance, we no want to no hinder. Girl and when we want to know we when we a linger. So we step to Linda.
Everybody agree. From the kids them to the dancer to the top them in the street. Move your foot them to the left and to the right. Nobody cheat.
Watch your bun to them and mix the linger with the body creep.
Things say Ellie, oh him so serious when them dancing style all outdated like Tinga. Ting dang, come we show them fi do the no linger. Sweep your foot to the right and snap your finger. No linger, no linger.
I'm on the go, but bad man I try to stop me though. I'm on the go, yeah. Don't you want coming up off the show, yeah. I'm so special, so special. That's why I'm strapped with my 45 special. Boy, I bring it together, they want chase like petal. Thank God, I'm so special. Tell them you don't fear, you feel so special.
It's a body, nothing case you never know. Nothing case you never know.
Yo, you said she'll request it. Yeah man, let's have it.
She can't get away.
Could never. Give it to her hard.
More when needed.
You know, time to mention the Banty. Listen up.
She said she wanted it. She said she needed it. She said she loved it. Please. She said she wanted it. She said she needed it. Don't you keep her waiting. Give it to her, please. Man, I real hard work. Y'all ask him more. Tackle them on bed, tackle them on floor. Them you know the score. Y'all can't ignore. Them better know. No good it, no play up a boy.
Man, I'm Gangali. Y'all house me. Punch me up from tree to tree. Engine run down, me service it free. Now be like some boy, why you put your love on the finger?
She said she wanted